So with Khamzat Chimaev absolutely embarrassing the champion Drix Du Plessis in his challenger fight and winning the title, let's go over three fighters that might have a chance over Khamzat Chimaev. First up, we got the young 23-year-old prospect in Ateba Gauthier. Now this is just because of just how powerful this man is, as we've seen him in the octagon. He is a threat in the division. He has that one-punch KO power that would be needed to put a guy out like Khamzat, because you can't wrestle with Khamzat. You just can't. And this man has pure strength, so that would just be his way of winning. And I think he is probably the heaviest hitter within that division, so technically he's one of the highest chance as long as everything pans out for him in his career. I'm not saying he wins. I'm just saying he has the highest level of a puncher's threat versus Khamzat. Next up, we got Mansour Abdul Malik. Now again, this man is a physical specimen, a very strong type of fighter, because that's what you need to beat a guy like Khamzat Chimaev. You have to be very strong, very gritty, and this man is young in his career and is doing fairly well. Now, we also had that incident between him and Cody Brundage that obviously he didn't win. He got, a no contest? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. As long as he improves throughout his career, he could be one of the threats for Khamzat, because he has very good wrestling and he's fairly strong on the feet and has good striking. Now, his striking does need a tiny bit of work because it could get sloppy and he could be very complacent at times. But if we're talking about a threat to Khamzat, again, it has to be a physical specimen, because this man is so strong with his grappling that it's almost impossible to beat him right now. Khamzat Chimaev is probably not the greatest middleweight champion, because that's accolades, but best middleweight champion you've ever seen. There's no doubt. Next up, we got Anthony Hernandez. Now, Anthony Hernandez, he displayed a great performance over Dolice. It was impressive, guys. There's no doubt about it. The guy has crazy cardio in comparison to Merab Dvalishvili. This man has very good cardio. Khamzat Chimaev, I was talking about how, Khamzat doesn't have the greatest cardio. But as we saw in this fight, if we just see a paced Khamzat, it could be hell for his opponent. But Anthony Hernandez, his grappling has improved constantly throughout every fight. Now, this man also got choked out by Kevin Holland, but since then has compiled a 7-fight win streak and has just been practically dominating everyone he's faced. And Anthony Hernandez, in my opinion, as of current, who is in the top 10, is the biggest threat to Khamzat. Now, I'm not saying he beats Khamzat because, well, we don't know. We haven't even seen Anthony Hernandez versus a top 5 opponent. But maybe after a top 5 fight from Anthony Hernandez, we could have a clearer opinion on how he matches up versus Khamzat Chimaev. So guys, if you stuck around and watched the full video, I want you to answer me this question in the comment section. How long do you think Khamzat Chimaev's title reign will last? And if it's a current fighter that you think that beats him, comment it down below. I want to know.